Today I have a little bit of a present for you guys. I'm really excited to have made you something special that you can use, that you can resell, that you can hopefully increase your sales on Etsy. So I can't wait to show you exactly what it is. But when I say made something, I am a designer, so that is my background. I have had over a decade of designing. I studied Bachelor of Multimedia and Graphic Design at university, and I'm still super passionate about it. I love design. I breathe design. I love everything about it. So I cannot wait to go through. I'm going to be using the app today, Canva, and it is the free app, so you don't need to spend any money in this video to access the free download at all. You can grab it, pop it in the free version of Canva, and away we go. So with this video, yes, I am going to show you exactly how I create the free thing that you're going to walk away with today. So I'm going to open up Canva. You can watch over my shoulder while I actually create it. But this video is also going to include lots and lots of strategy as well. So please make sure you watch and actually understand exactly why I put things where, because it really can make a huge difference to your store. So the freebie we are giving away today is a strategic Etsy banner. When I first started my store, I really underestimated the Etsy banner. I didn't put much energy or time into it. I actually just put my logo in it. And this is such a waste because this is prime real estate. The Etsy banner is what we call in marketing terms above the fold. So it's fully visible when people land on your store. Since I have been building funnels and selling digital products on funnels as well, I've really noticed how vital this area is, and it can make a huge difference to highlighting products. You might also want to have a promotion up there. You might want to link to something like a freebie. So it is really, really important to put some time and energy into a strategic banner. Make sure you use all of the space. And today I'm going to be doing a design, so I'll show you exactly what I would personally do, and I'll give you the template to use as a base for yourself. So let's jump across to Canva and get started designing. So here I am, this is Canva, and again, you can just use the free account, which is great. Now, I'll show you exactly where the Etsy banner sits in case you are brand new to Etsy. It just sits up the top here, and what you want to do is you want to click Edit Shop. You can see how this banner has a dotted line all around the edge. Now, if we go up and click Change Layout, it's going to give us a couple of options. My preference is obviously the big banner because it takes up the most space at the top. So we really want to maximize that. But I mean, you also have the option for a mini banner or none at all. But yeah, I will always go big banner. Now, it recommends this size here, which is 1,200 by 300 pixel. Now, this size, even though it's recommended, I find that if you use this size, it'll actually show up pixelated. So I have a different size, which I recommend for you, and that is 3,360 times 840 pixels. Now, I'm going to go into Canva. I'm going to go up to Create a New Design, Custom Size. We've got it set to pixels here. If it's not automatically on pixels, you just want to click this drop down and select PX. Then we've got 3,360 width, and then we want 840 high. Beautiful. So we've got our base, which is really exciting. Now, the very first thing that we want to do is break this up into panels. So I recommend doing that by going to Elements. And you want to go into grids. So grids are really cool. They're kind of like these fully editable areas you can drag and drop photos into. You can change the color on them. And what they'll actually do when you drag them onto a design is they'll automatically fit to the full size of the design. So you don't have to sort of fiddle and make sure everything's even. It'll automatically you can see how that has automatically spread out those 3 panels, which is really cool. So we want to look for the 4-panel one just here. We want to pop it in like that. Now, what I like to structure mine with, I like to do product image, brand panel, product image. So here you want to add a promotion where it's encouraging people to buy probably more products so you can get that sales volume up. So you can do a promotion which is like buy 5, save 50% or something along those lines. And you can do all that in the back end of Etsy when it comes to setting up promotions. So those are the ways that I would break this up. And what I would also do is add like a strip along the bottom for all of your categories. So we want to go down to shapes. We want to add in a square. And we want to adjust this one to go the full width. And we're going to use this as sort of like a breakout text box. And it's really going to sort of shout out to our customer exactly what our store is about. So now that that's in there, I'm just going to pull this up a little bit. So obviously when you are creating a banner, you want to use your brand colors, and you want to make sure your colors are complementary to the products that you're selling on Etsy as well. So you want to make sure you include those colors in the branding in the banner. I'm going to, for this template, keep it quite neutral so you can change it to whatever you want when you are using it yourself. So we'll make this panel black. We'll make this one here like a beautiful gray. And then we'll leave this area here for photos. So I'll upload some actual photos to go in here. Let's see, I know that we've got some, so we'll put those there, but I recommend actually putting product images of probably your best selling products, because you really want to catch the eye of your customer. You want them to be like, oh, I want that one. And you want to make them go hunting for your best selling products in your store. So that's how I would do that. The next thing I would do is add some text along the bottom for the categories. So category, we'll copy and paste that a couple of times. We might actually add like a little line here. Now I'm going to just make this a touch smaller. Now we'll put it in one of my favorite fonts, and I'm going to space out. I'm just going to make sure this is centered to the panel as well. So details really, really matter whenever you're designing anything. Spacing is a huge, it's a huge issue for a lot of people. And I guess like when you're just starting out as a designer, your eye isn't really tuned into spacing, but I really encourage you to research daily if you can, and try and look at the way that people space things out, because it'll make a huge, huge difference to your design skills overall. So let me see. Now this one I want to use for a logo. So let's go. Your logo goes here. I'm going to use this copy style function and just change this to black. Let's do like a nicer, we'll do like a lighter version of the same font. There we go. And we want to add normally your logo will have like a little icon. See if we can find, we always want to use free items from the elements if we're going to be reselling templates. So that one's good to know. We'll use this one, cute little silhouette. And you can see how, because it's a frame, it's sort of automatically trying to put this in and fill the frame. So what you can do is you can place it where you want it to go, and then you can just hit undo. So Control Z on your keyboard, and it'll place it where it was. But at the end, I will replace these panels with actual solid blocks of colors. So you won't have to worry about that with the template. Let's try some leaves. Yeah, that's a cute one. And we can change the color of that as well, which is cool. So we'll just pop that one there. So you guys know that your logo will go here, and I'll group this together. So the final panel that we want to look at over here, we want to make sure that we have an offer, which is going to encourage people to buy ideally more than one thing. So I'm just going to duplicate this and steal the text off it. So we'll do purchase X products and save. We might put save big, 50%, we'll delete it from up here. Beautiful. Now these types of coupons, they always have a code that people have to apply. They don't apply automatically if you want them to like run forever. Now in terms of the actual sale that you want to set up for this, I recommend doing one which has a coupon, because then it just goes forever. You don't have to set an end date, and that's just really, really practical. So jumping in here, we'll leave a space for a coupon. So use the coupon. We'll do this at checkout. Now looking at this, if I zoom out, I feel like these need to be spaced a little bit more, and I feel like they're too bold. Now we might want to actually include like a little breakout box here as well. So we'll go back to elements. We'll add in another square. And what we're going to do, we're going to change this one to have an outline. So we'll get rid of that, change this to that sort of charcoaly gray. We'll make it have an outline like this. Now let's just adjust this so we want this width of the line to sort of match the actual text. So I think that looks quite good. So what we might also want to do is add like a little sort of call out button in here. We can do that quite easily. We might want to repeat this to save 50% there. Adjust the line height of this. We'll make it nice and small, but it's going to be in the bubble, so it's going to really stand out, which is cool. We might just adjust this and pop it into 2 text boxes. Make this one not bold. And you can see it's a lot of fiddling. It goes into sort of making sure that things are easy for the eye to look at and understand. So you can see I've unbolded the word save, and what that has done is created a hierarchy between these 2 words. So we see 50% first, then we see save. So it's little things like that that can make a huge, huge difference. I'm just going to adjust the letter spacing for this one as well. And I might even add a little icon in here. So let's see if we can find like a save icon. Maybe discount or sale. Again, we want to filter for free items. This one's a cool one. It's like a little coupon. So we might use this one just up here. Adds a little bit of interest to it, which is nice. Beautiful. Now, this area is looking a little bit bland for me. So what I would love to do, I'm going to add another image just in here. So, and then I'm going to add another square for the text to sort of sit on. So we get some more of that sort of beautiful photography in the background, but it's also still very legible. Pop this back. Oop, this one here, we'll go back. There we go. So I'm happy with that. Everything looks centered, which is cool. I'm just going to nudge it across. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to really nudge things in fine detail. So that's really cool as well. All right. So this is looking really good at the moment. The final thing I'm going to do is, because this is going to be a template. Actually, I don't like this leaf. I'm going to replace the leaf. Leaves. This is better. It's a little bit more minimal. I might also change this to a different font just so it stands out a little bit more. Okay, super happy with that. Looks much, much better. You can see that like one little tweak there. It makes it look quite a lot different. All right, so now I'm up to the last thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to change this panel from this, and I'm going to add this over the top. Just so when you guys go to edit, it doesn't do the thing where it kind of the photo sticks to the background. So yeah, that's all done now. That's ready to go. And it's ready for you guys to download. So I'll pop a link to this one in the comment, like the pinned comment at the top, and you can grab it for free and start using it. So I hope that you have a little bit of an idea on how important an Etsy banner is now. And of course you have the template as well to walk away with. So go have a fiddle, go have a play. I really appreciate your time and I hope that you found this interesting. If you like what you saw, my name is Jessa. I put out videos all the time on digital products, Etsy, passive income, and really just all the things that I love learning about myself. So feel free to subscribe. Thank you again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Certain nights in the sky.